The Rifleman takes stand against ex-New England Mafia boss Boston, AP, geriatric ex-New England mobsters, Stephen, the Rifleman, Flemmy and Francis, Cadillac Frank, Salim, were reunited in court Wednesday when Flemmy took the stand against his old friend and partner in crime who's on trial for the killing of a nightclub owner in 1993. But so much time has passed since the two have seen each other that 83-year-old Flemmy couldn't even recognize 84-year-old Salim, who was sitting in the courtroom. Ad choice advertising and red invented by Teeds. I would recognize him if I see him, but I can't see him, said Flemmy, who stood up, scanned the room and looked right past Salim. Salim, who headed the New England family of La Costa Nostra in the early 1990s, was sitting at a table with his lawyers several feet away, with slicked-back wisps of gray hair, a brown jacket and blue tie. Advertisement. Flemmy is the government's star witness and the former partner of notorious gangster James "Whitey" Bulger. Flemmy is expected to testify that he walked in on the killing of Stephen DeSaro. Prosecutors say Salim's son strangled DeSaro while another man, Paul Wiedeck, held DeSaro's feet. Prosecutors say Salim watched because he was worried DeSaro would cooperate with authorities. DeSaro's nightclub, The Channel, was under scrutiny at the time for Salim's involvement in the business. Federal authorities told DeSaro he was about to be indicted and should work with them against the Salims. DeSaro's body wasn't found until 2016, when authorities received a tip it was buried behind a building in Providence, Rhode Island. Salim and Wiedeck, who's also on trial, deny any involvement in the killing. Salim's son died in 1995. Salim shook his head as Flemmy walked into the courtroom, wearing an olive green jacket and tan shirt. After the trial wrapped up for the day Wednesday, Salim spoke briefly to reporters about Flemmy not recognizing him. "He's soft. He had a stroke," Salim said, and pulled down the side of his mouth. Flemmy, who's serving life in prison for 10 killings, matter-of-factly described for jurors his and Salim's involvement in grisly slangs during Boston's gang wars of the 1960s. Flemmy explained how he helped Salim in 1968 to blow up the car of a lawyer, who lost his leg, but survived, and how they fled afterward when they were tipped off by the FBI that they were about to be indicted. Advertisement. Later, Flemmy told jurors, he killed another man who was involved in the bombing because they were worried he'd talk to authorities. "He was a witness, I didn't feel that he would be able to stand up," Flemmy said. Flemmy was also a key witness in the 2013 trial of Bulger, who was caught in 2011 after nearly 2 decades on the lam. Flemmy is expected to remain on the stand in Salim's case for several days. This story has been corrected to show that Flemmy said he didn't feel the man wouldn't be able to stand up. By Taboola. Sponsored links. Promoted links. You may like Save70.com. Flights in Singapore at ridiculously low price. Save70.com. Mundo. Family-minded 12 most family-friendly dog breeds. Family-minded. Undabab. A language expert shares the secret to learning a language in 20 minutes. Adebabalindo. Blinkist. Reading these 5 books will change your life. Blinkist. And Wa Fashionable. 10 great dresses for formal event. Fashionable. Undo. Fropki 27. Spectacular photos of Earth by NASA. Fropkindo.